Okay, how does knowing your child's moon sign help you raise a better son or daughter? Our next guest says this sign is key to understanding your child's emotional needs. Joining us is Linda Rose, a Berkeley-based astro coach, with her astrologically inspired parenting tips for moms. Good to see you, Linda.
Nice to be here.
And
Thank
I
you.
love the colors you're wearing.
I know,
Thank you so much. So great on you.
Dazzling, absolutely.
Planted
dazzling.
astrologically.
Okay, well, it's probably a wise thing to do. I think we all know some of the basic things about the astrological signs, but what is a moon sign?
The moon sign, I feel, is even more important than the sun sign, which is your conscious, ego-driven self. The moon is what makes you feel safe, secure, nourished, cared for, and loved, which is the basis of self-love.
So how do we know what's our moon sign or what's your child's
Well,
moon
one
sign?
way is to have your chart done by a reputable astrologer. There's a lot of books out there that have charts that you can look up your moon sign, which changes every 2 days, every 2.5 days, the moon sign. So if you know your
changes,
birth date, chances are, with some literature, you can figure out your moon sign. Or on the internet, you can get free horoscopes. There are many websites that offer this as a service these days.
And then the basic information that you need to determine this is the date, time, and place of birth. Is
You
that
need
right?
the time, yes,
time,
as
date and
well.
time.
So how can the moon sign help us with parenting?
Well, it's the most important thing in parenting, because especially when the child is nonverbal and cannot express what they truly feel. Unless your maternal instincts are impeccable, you really need some help here. And even the most attentive and the most dedicated parents miss the boat sometimes in knowing exactly what their child needs, especially when they're under duress.
And so now, if you don't know what your child's emotional needs are, how might that affect the child's development?
Well, the number one thing, since the moon rules the stomach and the digestive tract, would be eating disorders and overeating, emotional overeating. Very often when a child is crying, the parent will feed the child food when it might need another kind of nourishment, like physical touch, such as a moon and an earth sign like Taurus, or just attention and interactive play, moon and Leo.
All right, we have an example of some work you did for one of our colleagues here with her son Ryan. Let's take a look at little Ryan here. He's the son of Jennifer Walters, one of our segment producers here. Ryan is 5 months old. Tell us what you found out about Ryan.
Okay, well, Ryan, born last December, is a Sagittarius sun sign, which is a fire sign. But the moon, since we're talking about that today, in Aries means that this is a firecracker baby. This is a baby that likes to move quickly, needs a lot of activity, challenges all the time.
Is that true, Jen? She's saying yes.
And Aries is the archetype of the warrior, so this is a feisty child and needs a lot of,
Place to move or get around?
well, needs to express aggression. So can have a quick temper, but it dies down just as quickly and you have a cheerful baby again.
Okay, so you,
very
as a
direct
parent,
communicator.
As a parent, what would you do? Just like let the baby
Don't be a
vent or-
slowpoke mom. Don't be a mom that just sits around passively. You need to be very interactive with this child, get the child physically moving and challenged,
Okay.
most importantly.
Well, you've got some basic tips for us based on the sign of our children, what their emotional needs are. The first is fire, the fire signs.
Yes.
Tell us about
the
that.
fire signs are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius.
Oh, I'm
and
Leo.
These, yeah, oh.
You are a firecracker.
I am indeed.
Well, these are upbeat.
Yep.
Okay, fiery meaning energetic, passionate, and truly these are the signs that are most inspirational to others. We can get other people moving and shaking.
Okay.
So there's a very important role that fire signs play.
What about the earth sign? What if your child's earth sign? What does that mean?
Earth signs, these are the slower signs. These are the signs that are slow and steady. They like to take their time, do not rush an earth baby. And also they need physical touch, very, very tactile, touchy-feely. Number one.
And air, the air signs?
The air signs, talk to your air sign babies, because air signs need mental stimulation above and beyond everything else.
What are some of the signs that fall under air?
Yes, the air signs, we missed the earth, but we'll go back to that.
Okay.
The air signs are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius.
Okay.
Okay. And then what was earth? Since
Earth, yes, that's Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn are the earth signs.
And the last one is water. Water signs for your baby. What
yes,
does that mean?
if you have a water baby, this is the most sensitive of all. This baby needs lots of reassurance and is extremely compassionate and sensitive and needs a lot of emotional connection. Let that baby know that you feel what that baby's feeling.
And what are the signs for that?
Okay, the first is Cancer, Scorpio, and then we have Pisces.